Hey everybody, Jamie Pate here, and welcome to this video. As you can see, I have Christmas scattered abroad on my workspace here. I literally just received a couple of items that I wanted and knew I needed for Christmas. And yeah, I know it's just right now, the beginning of autumn, but it's the time for me to start getting these things in order. I'm seeing a lot of Christmas out there, a lot of product shipping in different shops and whatnot. So let me share with you what I'm thinking right now. First, I want to talk about really quick the Christmas 6x8 paper pads from ScrapbookCom. This one has been out for a while. It's a solid, just kind of your basic Christmas colors. You're going to see this kind of green and a little bit of a different green really coming to the surface right now, and it's in part due to this pattern paper collection. This is a beautiful paper collection. You can see I've already kind of dived into it a little bit. Loving this green. You might see this here on the table a little bit. I think it's really going to play into this year's Christmas for sure. There are sweet little stars on there, a nice plaid with this lovely pink, and again, kind of playing into that greenish, bluish color there on the holly. If you like the Santas, you got plenty of them right there. Again, with kind of a different hue of that green, these letters, they're not letters, they're gifts. I'm seeing these gifts as cutting them out and using them as embellishment. That plaid and the trees, it's just a really this is beautiful. It's a lovely collection, and it's going to find its way for sure in my holidays one way or another. So I wanted to share that with you because 6x8 pads are in the house and ready to go. I just got this joy in. It's a beautiful die, and it's a really nice size. You see that? I mean, it would fit perfectly on an A2 card, right? It almost fills up the whole space. And to be exact here, it is right at, it's 5 inches right there. So it's about 5 1/4 long and about 3 1/4 wide. It's beautiful. So this just has a lot of wonderful potential. I'm looking forward to putting that into use. I've grabbed some rock candy. I hadn't had this before. This is from Distress. This is from Tim Holtz. And it's a kind of a bit of a chunky glitter. And I have some ideas for this, so I went ahead and grabbed this. Another thing I grabbed, kind of mixed media, was the Evergreen Bough. This too is super playing into my Christmas inspiration right now. I just think this is a great color. I mean, it's not really that blue. It might even be this right here. I don't know. It's just going to work. Just watch me. It's going to work. So super excited. I decided I needed the Distress ink. I decided I needed to have a little bit more than just what the ink pad was going to provide for me. So stay tuned to see how that plays out. Now, I'm probably wondering what these big old boxes are. This is Art Options 49 and Market tape. It's a washi tape assortment, and you can see these are pretty good size. This is this wide, very vintage Victorian. I'm just feeling really like classic Christmas here this year. That is just so beautiful. And so I'm eager to play with this, of course. And then there is this, you can probably see the pattern a little bit better here. You have this poinsettia pattern. It's very wide, good 2 inches. Then you have this little skinny, like peppermint kind of stripe kind of thing. And I've never bought this size of their washi before, but there's also an apparatus in there to use as a tape cutter. So that'll be fun. And I couldn't resist. Now, this isn't Christmas. This is a Ticket Essentials that just came in at ScrapbookCom from the 49 and Market. And this particular item comes in a wide assortment of colors. I grabbed, of course, this greenish, I'm not even sure, it might even say on the box here, they call it Lagoon, but I just think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this, and so decided I'd rather have it than not have it. I mean, they're just classic tickets here. I find it super fun. And then this is a little bit wider photograph, special delivery. Oh man, this is, I'm geeking out a little bit. I'll settle down because I could super geek out over this. Which leads me to, and I'm probably going to make some space for this, to share with you kind of like the main focus of my Christmas makes, and that's going to be from this Art Options Holiday Wishes from 49 and Market. So I haven't even gone through these papers yet. I've just been eyeballing them on the screen from ScrapbookCom, but I kind of actually sort of hem and hawed. It is very vintage, very classic, and I wasn't quite sure that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to kind of play modern and vintage together, and we're going to see how that works out. And I have a couple more things here on the table that's going to kind of help that happen. But these are definitely beautiful. That's gorgeous. And you can use this any time of year. And actually these papers you could use, and this would be a great Valentine paper right here. This doesn't scream Christmas by any means. That's just a nice, great blue kind of a canvas pattern. You got the poinsettias on here, so this is a little bit more holiday. You have this mix of blues and greens. I just think it's beautiful, beautiful. And that's even lighter in the back. Again, very winter. I can see snowflakes popped out of that. This is a sweet print, kind of a Christmas holly and branch. That's beautiful and very vibrant green on the back of that. Have a couple more sheets here. This is a little more holiday, right? But super subtle as well. And oh, that's gorgeous. You have to see these in real life. I just wish I could make papers like this. And this probably won't see this as much because I probably won't be playing into the red too much. But although, then I look at this little stripe here and yeah, that's kind of fun. So I want to share that with you. And I think I'm going to turn this over. And then I also grabbed, as always, the rub-on transfer set. I just thought these would make great embellishment pages or cover pages or vellum, like chapter dividers. And the birds this is all very winter. You've got some poinsettias going there, but it's going to play for a while. This is definitely going to play for a while over the winter months. It doesn't have to necessarily be Christmas. And then a bunch of sentiments that will be put to great use. Simply magical. That's gorgeous. And the little stars, those tiny stars are just wonderful. And this is gorgeous as well. Just these like elements and text and calendar's great. Wow, I'm super excited. This is great. This music rub-on. These are beautiful. These are absolutely beautiful and eager to put these to work. This is going to I have to confess, I have yet to have purchased this early in the season what I knew I was going to use for Christmas. I don't do December daily like hardcore. I don't usually buy that kit. I usually kind of just put pieces together, or if there's a collection that I'm promoting, then that'll be part of my December album. But when I saw this, I just knew. You know when you just know? Do you know when you just know? Okay, we're going to take a minute and go through the Holiday Wishes ephemera bits. I kind of hem-hawed on this. Hey, don't forget too, on the packaging, the back page, the backer to the packaging is always a beautiful element. Now, if you watched my class in ScrapbookCom's SBC Fest, and as I'm recording this, that was just over this past weekend, but it is out there on replay. I will link it below. It is there for the watching. Anyone can watch it. Supplies are still available. If you have any questions about that, I'm certainly happy to answer them. But if you watched my class, what I think was one of the many takeaways was that I'm really big on DIY embellishments. I'm kind of turning this little corner. I love ephemera. I've used ephemera. I love word phrase stickers. I use that quite a bit. And so I was a little bit on the fence buying this ephemera because I'm like, I just don't use it as much as I used to. So we'll see how this plays out. Because it is really wonderful, or maybe I'll add them to my Christmas cards, Or maybe I will do teacher gifts or friend gifts and just make some elaborate tags. I mean, this Hello December, that would be a classic piece to use. I do love these like notebook pieces a lot. I enjoy using those. There's a bigger one here. That's excellent. And frames. Frames are always great embellishment pieces. Here's a green one. Lots of tickets. Here for the tickets. I love the tickets so much. This Christmas wishes. I can see. So phrases and words, I love those. I love decorating and embellishing around those. And here's a lantern. Here's like a Christmas scene. Lots of phrases in here, and love these labels too, or like tabs. Maybe tab would be a better term for that. This is fun, super fun. And more tabs. Let's see, all through the house. Lovely. Cardinal there. And more frame. I like that black frame, and that bluish frame is great too. Then you have these big, larger pieces here. I even think that would be fun to cut out with the joy. I don't know. We'll see. I will be posting some videos here as I do some process and maybe even pre-planned. We'll see how pre-planned I get. So we have Christmas Town. That's fun. Days of Advent. Love that. White Christmas. There's no such thing here in Colorado. You would think there would be, but there's not. Happy Holidays. Making Memories. Winter Wonderland. Again, doesn't have to be Christmas. A lot of this in here does not have to be Christmas. So I super love the versatility of the ephemera, and I think I am really going to make a lot of use of it. Okay. A couple more things to kind of go along with my thoughts on DIYing a lot of my elements. Now, I don't have everything here that I know I'm going to use as part of December album. They're just not available yet. But when they are available, I will be sure to share that with you. But this is something, it's a new stamp this year to ScrapbookCom. It's Word Fetty Fa La La. I may have shared this with you, or maybe I haven't. Actually, I don't think I put that unboxing video out there yet. Just a lot of fun phrases that you can DIY and make use of. Again, You're in My Heart. That is seasonless. Season, Faith, Hope, Love, Sweater Weather. I'm just sharing with you the ones that are seasonless. Angel, I mean, that could be used on a baby page, right? Let It Snow. Baby, It's Cold Outside. That's for us in the spring. Blessings to You. You have Cherish, you have Memory, you have Gifts, you have Journey. There's a lot here that doesn't scream Christmas. Okay, one last thing I want to share with you. And I say thing, there's actually two things. Today is Thursday when this video should post, and this will also be posting after ScrapbookCom's live stream. And they have already shared these brand new velvet albums, but there's going to be a bundle. I don't know what that is. So you will have to link over to that. But there is this 6x8, and I'm going to be using this for Christmas. I already have it labeled. And then there's a 9x12, and I chatted with them a couple weeks ago on an Instagram live, and we talked about the 9x12, and I have yet to ever scrap 9x12. And I'm super looking forward to it, and you can see here that I already have it labeled, because I confessed I'm not a big Halloween girl, but I do love fall, and I think I'm going to keep an October book this year. So there it is. I've confessed it again. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about anything you've seen, any thoughts, any comments, love to hear them in the comments, and I'll be sure to share my process with you. And in the meantime, I will see you in the next video.